Yo, Elliot. So I just got finished reading this question from our buddy Will. It's titled, How to Motivate My Wife to Work Out. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know why I hesitated before opening that email. But I did anyway. And he goes on to say that he's been married to his wife for quite a few years. He lives a healthy lifestyle. He's involved in running marathons and CrossFit. I mean, the guy is into it. He realizes the benefit of living a healthy lifestyle. His wife, on the other hand, is busy with her career. I don't know, climbing the corporate ladder or whatever it is that you do when you try to win and achieve and be successful in the world, right? You lose your health, you lose your sanity, but you win climbing that fucking ladder. The thing with that ladder is a lot of times we get to the top of it and we realize it's leaning against the wrong wall. But anyway, that's for a different video, probably for my other channel. The situation here is that Will loves his wife, and he wants to see her healthy, especially since she just got back from the doctor, and the doctor told her, hey, look, babe, you gotta go on pills. You gotta get on the meds. You know what that means, right? That's hopping on the downward spiral, the perilous path to a lifestyle of dysfunction and pill popping. And most of us end up on that road. Right? And he sees this right away. Of course, he's involved in health, and he sees his wife. Babe, why are you allowing this to happen to yourself? Please, come with me to the gym. So he probably invites her to go to do a CrossFit workout, and she pukes and twists her ankle and says, I'm never coming back again. I don't know if that's the case, but she comes to work out with him, and she's like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. And he's at a loss. What do I do? How do I motivate someone that I love to take control of their health? See, very different. That's why I decided to answer this one. Then, hey, my wife could have a rock solid ass and flat abs if she just did what I told her. Very different, because here he's concerned for her health. Okay? I just got back from my barber. If you can't tell, Carlos, he watches some of my videos, so shout out, brother. And he's facing the same situation. His wife, or he himself, in fact, just got back from the doctor. Turns out that he's 39 years old now, so his health is beginning to knock on that door. Like, hey, past decade of fucked up lifestyle habits is kind of catching up on you now. So you start getting all these little weird ailments and stuff. Things just don't click like they used to. So he approaches me, Elliot, You give people workout advice. I'm your boy, man. I've been cutting your hair for 6 years. Help me up. Hook me up with a workout. Where do I begin? Because he's all excited, right? And you're excited for your woman. You're excited because you know what she can achieve. And most of us who begin down a path to turning our lives around are excited. We're motivated. We're passionate, right? And in that passion, in that motivation, in that excitement for the individual or for yourself about the vision you have for a better or a stronger version of yourself or of themselves, you bite off a big old chunk. You invite her to go to a CrossFit workout, right? He wants me to give him like a bodybuilding routine, some shit that like is gonna turn him into Mr. Olympia next week. Now, sometimes our goals are, they're always worth having. But oftentimes they're way out of proportion of who we are and where we're at this particular point in our lives. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't have big goals, but you've got to understand where you are. You've got to be very aware of your current situation. And I can tell you that most of the people you know, and you may be one of them, see, a lot of you think you guys are so advanced, but that's just the ego stepping in the way of you actually having what you want, need to begin at this particular place. In fact, it's the place where I am always proceeding from. There is a habit that needs to be formed in the individual before there is a prolific, massive, creative programming that they're now going to instill. It begins with walking. I've said this probably 1,000 times in 1,000 different videos, that you've got to walk. Invite her to just walk. Just get up in the morning a half an hour earlier, an hour if you can, and go for a walk. walking in and of itself will yield some health results. In fact, it is great medicine. It will help her, heal her from the inside out. Physiologically, energetically, and neuromuscularly, she will be healthier if she just fucking walks. It sounds so simple, and that's why it goes over everybody's head. Well, it can't be just walking, Elliot. I mean, look, I watched the P90X video, and those people, look at them. They're jumping and spinning and flipping and running upside down. They've got rubber bands and shit. Can't be just walk. What you've also got to realize is that the physical result, the physiological result, and the energetic result is not nearly as powerful as what's happening on the habitual level. You're becoming a new person through the repetitive activity that becomes a part of your character. You're doing this thing and you've committed to this thing, and the fact that you became a committed person to a particular activity that is supporting your health means that you have some of the foundation virtues associated with achievement. Setting a goal and taking incremental steps towards it every single day. The ego is not gratified by this. The ego wants a very elaborate meal plan and a very elaborate workout plan, something that's magical, that, you know, is very scientific. That's our new word for magic today. It's science. They want something real scientific. I want some science behind this shit. You tell people to go walk and they fucking ignore you. Walk. Walk, 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 walk. Tell your woman to walk. Go walk with her. She doesn't need to go run a mile. She doesn't need to do CrossFit. She doesn't need to do P90X. She's sick. She needs to fucking walk. Wake up in the morning an hour earlier with her and walk. I'm done. Yo, Elliot,